It's the Rise of Austin here at WrestleMania 14. Can we recreate it in figure form? Let's find out. This is Recreate It WrestleMania 14. And of course, as always, before we begin, a few facts. The event took place on March 29th, 1998, from the Fleet Center in Boston, Massachusetts. The attendance was 19,028 people. 48 wrestlers participated at this event. As always, few rules. I'm only going to be reviewing matches that made TV. We're going to find out the numbers at the end of this slide. There will be no custom managers or valets. Sorry, custom figures, managers, or valets. Let's begin. Now, match one of WrestleMania 14 was a 15-team, 30-man tag team battle royal, contender battle royal. And as you can see, we have quite a few. However, we are missing about 4 people. In the end, I will go over that, but you got Flash Funk, you've got Bradshaw. I think this is back when they're still I want to say the Blackjacks still vaguely, or Bradshaw and another teammate at this point. It was a lot of thrown together tag teams as well. You had D'Lo, you had Mark Henry, you had Kama, I think, in this thing as well. So just overall, just a lot of people. I think Farouk and Kama were a tag team, and D'Lo and Mark were a tag team. You had 8 Ball and Skull. Chains was in there. I don't think Crush was around at the time. Chains was there with someone else. Then you had like the Headbangers. So, in case you're wondering, LOD 2000 did win it. That was the return of them. And then so on to the next match, Taka Michinoku versus Aguila. Now, you can get light heavyweight title in the Jack Pacific form. You can get Taka Michinoku in Jack's bone crushing action. But Aguila, or Aguila, however you want to pronounce it, which would be going to become S.A. Rios, who also was a light heavyweight champion and sorely missing from a lot of collections. So, no, we can't recreate it. But the first match we can recreate is Hunter Hearst Helmsley versus Owen Hart in the Jack's bone crushing action form. From the looks of it, I can't tell if there's a design on the knee pads. It is from his WrestleMania 14 look. Of course, that could just be carding for the fact that it was coming up, and they could have thrown anything on there. But usually they tried to make it authentic for, that representation. However, match 4 of WrestleMania 14, you do have Wildman Mark Marrow. Goldust at the time was wearing some really outlandish gear. I don't think they'll ever make that. And then, of course, Sable and Luna. Luna's wearing like a silver attire. Best I could find was with the Sable kind of match, but I think Sable's in pants at this point. She might have just been in booty shorts. I can't tell from the pictures I was trying to see. But yeah, no, you can't quite. You can recreate it, but it's not accurate. And then this one's a harder one to find. If you want to recreate this one, you've got Rock, Austin Intercontinental Championship combo pack, which they never fought for that version of the belt. So it was already the inaccurate belt, but that is, to my knowledge, the only Rock that represents WrestleMania 14. Ken Shamrock, of course, has his debut look attire red with gold. You can find that pretty, for around 20, 30 bucks. I found one for 20 loose recently. So we can pretty much recreate that. The dumpster match, however, you can get a Jack's dumpster out there. I didn't find a picture of it. I forgot to put one up there. Cactus Jack's pretty accurate. Chainsaw Charlie, of course, Terry Funk, that was accurate. And there's even a Mattel Elite coming of that in the future. Road Dogg and Billy, though. Billy had like a black attire on, black shorts on. Road Dogg obviously has a black shirt. It's close, but it's not accurate, so I couldn't count it as being accurate. But you can recreate it in many forms. You could have the Road New Age Outlaws in their Mattel Elites or their Jack Pacific. So either one, well, yeah, you could have it in TTL. I'm trying to think back of Road Dogg. Road Dogg did not have a Titan or a Ruthless Aggression figure to my knowledge. Now the streak continues, and of course, because of Mattel knocking it out of the park, This is obviously the next Ultimate Series 11 coming out. I've already pre-ordered both mine for, I think, October. I ordered them through a different site other than Ringside, which I usually go Ringside. No offense to them, they didn't pop it up before those ones, and since I've started collecting the Ultimates again, I've realized, boy, am I out of the game. I should have kept them when they were still affordable. I just ended up paying $275 for Shawn Michaels Ultimate Series 4 because I haven't heard any news about the fan poll vote. So if I do, maybe I'll turn around and sell it. It's mock, at least. It's cool. I'm a big Shawn Michaels fan. But going back to this match, it is accurate. I know people hate The Undertaker. It looks like Michael Jackson in one of the heads. And it does. When I saw the photos, at first I was like, I'm not picking it up. And of course it comes with 3 heads. Put the second head, the one on the far right here, on there, and it looks decent. I don't know about the whole wide expand thing. I'm hoping that that's just maybe just the way the render looks. These are not 100% protos yet. These are just kind of, well, I guess they are prototypes mostly. Maybe it looks better and different. Maybe it's just the way the lighting was. If not, it's not the biggest deal. I don't see another Undertaker for a while being made, so. And I fell in love with the Ultimate figures. They're more articulated. The butterfly joints I thought were kind of a little bit too much, but then I realized if they ever make Bobby Lashley, man, you're gonna put them in the Hurt Lock and no problem. So I do like the more articulated. I'll do Ric Flair's figure 4. I'm thinking about buying a Bret Hart again, but they're, like I said, pretty costly right now. And then our main event, the WrestleMania 14 main event, and again, thanks to Mattel, I think Jakks also has obviously countless Stone Colds, and they may have even made a Jakks specific version of Shawn Michaels. But if you wanted to find and recreate this match, you're gonna need the Elite Mattel Shawn Michaels WrestleMania 14 with the DX over the Hearts. This would be his last match for a while. So what a fitting way to kind of help bring Austin into the Austin era, the Attitude. I mean, it was already there, but it was definitely kicked off when Austin walked around with the belt. So you can recreate it. It is accurate. There's even one knee brace, and one knee brace is before he became 2 knee brace Austin. This was accurate. The title at the time was the old winged belt. It wouldn't become the new championship till tomorrow, which if you get the Ultimate Austin, you can get the new blue strap that he wore for, I think, 1 or 2 days before he decided to. It might have been a few more days, I forget. I remember he had it on his shoulder and he stunned Vince McMahon, cut his chin or something, and then he, eventually he got the snakeskin rattlesnake belt, which is ultimately awesome, but it's only good for Austin. So how do we do? Well, we could not recreate this WrestleMania. We're missing Jose Estrada of Los Bricos. We're missing Sniper of the Truth Commission. That was the other one we're missing. Miguel Perez Jr., again, of Los Bricos. And Jesus Castillo, again, from Los Bricos. So when they were doing the War faction, clearly they did have no interest in making Savio Vega's faction because 3 of his members never got figures. DOA got figures. Nation of Domination, of course, got figures. Of course, DOA was Crush, Chains, 8-Ball Skull. Nation, of course, Mattel's knocking those out of the park left and right. Even with the, except for we're missing Nation Kama so far. But as far as recreate it, 75%. If you wanted to have the best opportunity to recreate it, you're going to want the Jakks. They have 41 figures at 85%. Mattel is only at 20 figures at 41%. So clearly a huge disadvantage. Of course, Jakks had the license during that time. Mattel did not. And I don't see Mattel going back and really wanting to snag Flash Funk, even though it'd be cool to see Flash Funk. Or a lot of the older guys, I just don't see that being the case. But you never know. They could have a license for another 10 years. It is only 50% accurate, though. So if you want to recreate this WrestleMania, you can't do it. It's only 50% accurate. I want to, of course, thank you for watching. Feel free to subscribe. I know I watch people all the time put that on there and they have little bell icons come up or whatever it is. Again, I know that if I ever get to 1,000 subscribers or whatever it is, there might be an ad on here or something like that, which with how short the videos are, I can understand people not wanting to do that. So if you don't want to subscribe, that's fine too. I mean, but if you leave a comment, Let me know if you're enjoying this at all, if you're even watching. I see some views pop up here and there. But check back soon for Recreated WrestleMania 15 edition. It's also going to be the next custom figure appreciation, which I'm ecstatic for it. I've already, I think, sneak peeked a little bit here and there. I got a few customs on the way. I'm still waiting on some other people to send me some good photos of customs they want me to show off that I personally may not buy because I'm not made of money. I'm not going to buy every custom I see. I only have a certain desire for certain individuals. So feel free to leave a comment, and I'll see you at WrestleMania 15, the edition. And just remember, we're only 5 away from the next void.